So you've been playing a ton of Terraria, but you've become a little accustomed to how it looks. Maybe you're looking to spice things up again. You're tired of Terraria looking like this. Well, in this video, I'll show you how to make Terraria look like this, with the aid of some smart little mods and texture packs, that is. Now for texture packs, we're going to use a little bit of an abnormal but complex setup. For an example, we'll be using a normal resource pack along with two separate UI packs to overhaul the interface, along with a texture pack that improves the font. Now for the base texture pack, we'll be using the Calamity texture pack. This goes perfect with the Calamity mod too, as its purpose is just to add some general consistency throughout by making the vanilla Terraria game's sprites fit in seamlessly with the art style of the Calamity mod and improve their overall quality level through the addition of north of 2,000 individual sprites. This is a must-have for running the mod. We'll also make use of the Calamity UI texture pack, which introduces the UI in texture pack form using sprites from various creators. Calamity is a great mod and the UI is a strong point of it, so using that with our game is going to be very satisfying for our final look. Now for the UI, I personally really like the Bees Terra UI pack, because it has that crisp but clean pixel art finish to it with a nice level of vibrancy and saturation for a generally pleasing appearance. This pack certainly makes the Terraria UI more legendary, and it's very complimentary to say the least. You'll notice some of these changes on the health and the mana bars, for instance. Also, the cabin texture pack is what we'll specifically be using for a very simple but satisfying custom font for our game. As for the mods, we'll be using quite a few, and these are what are mainly going to turn the tables in making the game look breathtaking, and will complement our texture packs, amplifying the feeling that we're going for here. First up is lights and shadows. I particularly like this one as it enhances the depth between the different light sources and also introduces some lens flare effects to them, making the dark and light areas more realistic. The fancy lighting mod also improves the visual effects in this regard by improving the in-game lighting effects through smooth lighting, ambient occlusion, the addition of dynamic shadows, overbright rendering, simulated normal maps, and brand new sky colors. All features of this mod can be toggled individually, and it comes packaged with some nice presets for various levels of quality. I also will be adding the dynamic lights mod for the purpose of extending the dynamic lighting system to complement fancy lighting's dynamic shadow effects. This doesn't just add dynamic lighting to the world, but it adds in some light effects and trails on some items and weapons too. Now for visual fidelity in the world, for the block sets, I'm choosing better blending, because it blends different blocks together to sew together gaps and make things look more consistent. This mod removes those horrid looking gaps in between tiles, and it blends the environment together to make it appear more connected. Now my favourite mod from this list is going to have to be the cooler item visual effect mod, because it makes the weapons genuinely feel legendary and more impactful. This mod brings in some pleasing swinging animations to the swords and blades in game, as well as making improvements to ranged weapon animations, which is very evident with bows that have a new pullback effect, or the recoil animation on the guns. If you have a Terra Blade, Meow Meow, or one of the endgame more powerful weapons, this mod makes them feel amazing to use and thus makes boss fights more epic. Next we'll make use of Terraria Ambience, a mod for 3D atmospheric ambience, improving the sound system in the game to have more of an immersive feel to the typical experience. This mod makes the world feel far livelier, and when you play, you'll hear so many more sounds, such as crickets, ocean waves, campfire crackling, rumbles underground, and more impactful effects, which make things either more relaxing and calming or intense. And lastly, we will add the improved movement visuals mod. If you're a fan of parkour, or you just want to make character movement upgraded, you can use this mod for better looking running and jumping animations that look far more fluid. So now that we've put together an amazing looking mod pack, it's time to see what it all looks like when put together in game, so here's some satisfying gameplay showing off the final result. But before I go, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and subscribe for the best Terraria videos on the internet. Also comment below any other cool mods I need to add to this pack. All mods will be linked down below in a collection, so you can go ahead and download them easily. Now let's jump into the gameplay.